Your Comedy Minute number 61. How are you? Thanks for joining me. It's been I wasn't sure I was even going to be able to pull it off. This damn new webcam's giving me a It's been that kind of day. I recorded a promo for tonight's live, but I didn't even air it. It's been that kind of day. Humanitarians here. Oh, I'm telling you, humanitarian. How does it look and sound? I've been when I first plugged in the camera. This is about. Oh no! Please tell me it's working. Please tell me the sound is okay. The video is okay. I plugged in the camera. Oh, good. Thank you very much. This is true. I plugged in the camera. This was about 6:10, and it didn't work. And I had to restart the computer. And at like 6:20, I thought, oh God, I'm not even going to be able to do. I'm not even going to. Anyway, let's start with the web water credo. Work hard, rock hard, eat hard, sleep hard, grow big. Wear a glass if you need them. 9,881 subscribers. 4,396,762 views. Hopefully next week we'll be at 4.4 million. That would be really cool. There's over 4,600 videos up. Facebook, for some reason, 300-400 every reel, like it used to be on YouTube. If you were born in Germany and you moved to Canada, but you died in the United States, what would you be? Dead. A Texas high school student, 6 of his classmates went to the hospital. This was the day after they evacuated the school the day before because he brought, and I wrote it down here. Let's see if I can get it out here. Housecourt fart spray. It's apparently so strong, they evacuated the school because of the strong smell of gas. And the next day, it still smelled so bad that 6 students went to the hospital. 6 of his fellow students went to the. So the only question I have about this stuff, that stuff has to be really. How did he carry it with him? Why didn't he? If a deaf kid is doing sign language and he swears, does his mother wash his hands out with soap? Tiger Woods, his ex-girlfriend is charging him with sexual harassment. And when I saw this, I thought to myself, they dated for 5 years. 5 years. I mean, was it the first time you had sex or the 100th time you had? But what I learned, and this was amazing to me. Separatist Studios is here. Good. Tiger Woods is getting, in other words, his ex-girlfriend of 5 years is charging him with sexual harassment. And I thought to myself, well, this is crazy. They've been together for 5 years. They probably had sex. How many times? At what point was it harassment? But I read it, and this is what, I don't need to be so serious, but stuff like this blows me away. She worked at one of his restaurants, and he asked her to sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. I've had to sign those when I worked in the music business. You won't disclose, you won't tell other people. She had to sign one, and apparently it's sexual harassment. There's two parts there. There's two parts to that baffles my mind. A non-disclosure agreement, to me, again, I don't want to bring up, I don't do it, but Trump had Stormy Daniels sign a non-disclosure agreement, and now Tiger Woods apparently had her sign a non-disclosure. What the hell does it mean then? Don't say anything. Okay, I won't. Wait. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to go on a tear about that, but shit like that just, I'm not discounting, her side of the story, but after 5 years, you're charging them with sexual harassment. The first 4 years and 11 months were bingo. My girlfriend's like tomorrow. She never comes. August 26th in Philadelphia, they have the naked bike ride. If you haven't heard about this, it first started in 2009, and they ride all around Liberty Bell and everything naked. Now, clothing is optional, but they recommend you wear sneakers. I'm not making it up. There was a Netflix special about herpes. I didn't catch it. I don't know if Humanitarian or Separatist Studios, or you guys are Fast and Furious fans. I'm going to take a sip here. We'll come up for air a little bit. If you're a Fast and Furious fan, I've seen it once or twice. Yeah, I saw the very first one. My son and I went in Las Vegas to see the very first Fast and Furious movie. And since then, I haven't seen any of them. And this morning I saw they'll pay someone $1,000 to watch all 10 of the Fast and Furious movies. You have to dedicate a couple weeks of your life. They'll give you $1,000. You have to watch all 10 of them and watch the new one. And what they want you to do, there's 10. But what they want you to do is you have to count how many accidents there are in each movie. And if there's more accidents in the new ones or less, I think it's some kind of insurance company that want to document if there's more accidents in the... I can't make this shit up. You get $1,000 to watch 10 Fast and Furious. I posted the link and I wrote, "I'll pass." I'm like you guys. I couldn't watch more than one or two of them. Beverly Ellis Hubbard. I like this story a lot. Beverly Ellis Hubbard lives in New Jersey. She thought she was catching a plane to go from Philadelphia to Jacksonville, Florida, on Frontier Airlines. And what happened was, right before she had to use the bathroom, and somehow Beverly ended up in Jamaica. Hey, my buddy Dave's here. Dave, you came on just in time. Dave, if you didn't hear it, I'm going to do it again because I love this story so much. Beverly Ellis Hubbard lives in New Jersey, and she got on Frontier Airlines. She thought she was going to Jacksonville. She flies there all the time, going to her house in Jacksonville. She had to use the bathroom. And so when she came back, the woman was hollering at her. She said, "I'm Beverly. Oh, you already checked me in." She got on a plane, and it flew her to Jamaica. And the funniest part, When she landed in Jamaica, she didn't have a passport, so she couldn't get off the plane. She they kept her on they, they kept her on the plane or in a jetway. They kept her in a jetway for several hours because they're still considered U.S. property. They kept her there, and she finally, several hours later, got a flight to Jacksonville. Can you imagine? We're on our way to Jamaica. Jamaica? I was going to Jacksonville. It was a little chicken. A separatist is going on. Why did the egg hide? It was a little chicken. Oh my God. Tomato, tomato. No, shoo-wee, golly. I think masturbation is a do-it-yourself project. My girlfriend always says to me, "Why won't you spoon with me?" Well, I'd rather fork. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. I saw this today. I know. Doug Burgum signed a bill into law now that you can ignore any transgender pronouns. They, them, he, her, his. And I have to say that last week, I think it was, I did about the Mormons. Out there, they don't play, man. They don't. It's just faster. Hot because you can catch a cold. Oh my God, separatists. This jokes. Yeah, Idaho, North Dakota. I think it was Idaho last week where they banned Pornhub or something. And boy, when North Dakota, South or not that I've been ignoring pronouns since before it was cool. Me too, Pub. Me too. Dave, you are preaching to me, man. I think my doctor's a little funny. And he said, "Okay, turn your head and cough." Then he stood up and said, "Okay, now my turn." Wait a minute. We must get him to 1 million subs. Separatists, we're going to keep working on it. I'm really, I'm not surprised. More and more people are showing up. I appreciate it. But yeah, today's just been, this new camera's given me, hopefully the dividends will pay off down the road. What did one say the other play? Dinners on me. Separatist Studios just keeps going. He's a joke machine. I think we need to get you a channel. You have 10 million subs before 2025. God, you're a joke machine. I wasn't close to my dad when he died. It was good. He was hit by a bus. I'm gonna grab the set list. What's worst thing to hear when you're on a date? Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Yeah, you been attached and everything. I'm like a blind guy at an orgy. This is my favorite story. I do stories, and when I say stories, that's why today was so hard. I had Tiger Woods. I had certain things I wanted to do, but I looked for a couple other stories because I like to have a mix of some jokes and some. When I say stories, there are true things that happened in the world today, or over the past couple of days. Kentucky Derby, coronation of David Neal, and this is the story of the night. By the way, I always love. There's always becomes the what do you ready? He'll be the best one. He'll make the enemies die laughing. And that drill sergeant. Now you guys stop it over here. I need to get through David Neal. This story. I mean, I always seem. If you don't know, okay, and let me just say this. I don't think Houston, we got a problem. I don't think a lot of you realize that I do more than the lives and the quickies. I just did a joke reel yesterday, which I'm really proud of the joke reels. And it's at 350 or 300, almost 400 views or something. And I just put it up last night. I only shared it to one thing on Reddit. And I couldn't be happier about those joke reels. But the reason I mention this is that my friend Kyle today mentioned, and I told him about it. Go over to the videos section. Instead of the shorts, go to videos and not live. There's a batch of videos up that are funny as heck. And anyway, I just wanted to comment about that because I think it's important. But yeah, the new joke is amazing. Dave, I'm not kidding you. Again, don't take my word for it. The fact that 400 people, and there's comments all over the place over on Reddit, where it's up. And, I couldn't be more proud. The other night I said more proud of anything than when it's my jokes or jokes and then I cut them down and make it, it's still me, that snap and that, what I want, but yet it's cut down. I just, like I said, I can't say enough of it. Let me get back to this guy, David Neal, 52 years old. He was the night manager of a Hilton hotel in Tennessee, Nashville. And hold on to your helmet. This is true. This is my favorite. You know what? Hold on. KGC, we got a damn situation, you asshole! David Neal, 52, night manager of the Hilton Hotel in Nashville, Tennessee, was arrested because he went into someone's room and woke him up by sucking on his toes. Let me just, Yasmin Farthington, help me. Yasmin, it's nice to have you here. David Neal, 52, night manager at the Hilton Hotel in Nashville, Tennessee, was arrested because he broke into someone's room and was sucking on their toes. I'm sorry. You can't say that. But Scotty, I got all 53 of my friends to sub to your channel. If you have 53 friends, you're a pretty good dude. Wood. Hey, it's nice to have you here, Wood. I'm not shitting you. You can, right now, any of you that have the capability or something, type in David Neal, Hilton Hotel, Nashville, Fartingston. Yeah, now, Yasmin, I would love to go along with you. I don't believe for a second that's your last name. Yasmin Fartingston. It's a good name. I like it. Dwayne Glasscock. Rusty Peters. Yeah. That story's as good as it gets, man. Chewy. How nuts must... Well, again, please help me out here if any of you can wrap your head around it. Try and get a hold of something. What in the hell is he going into the room and sucking the guy's toes for? That's a hell of a wake-up call. Buddy, why didn't you call? And what the hell are you doing down on my feet? Tim Burr. Tim Burr. Oh, my God. Let me guess, Dave. He's a logger. I can cut along. How's that joke go? I can cut along with my eyes. I just saw it. I saw it. A friend? If you have a friend, Yeah, I truly hope I can get this damn camera. I don't know if it's paying dividends tonight or not. It seems like it's good quality. I think he likes to fall down. Who likes to fall? Go back to sheep, Carrot. This is all this dream, and you will let me continue my work. What the hell? Hey, I don't want to go anywhere because I want to see what the hell are you? Hey, Dave, thank you, Dave. It's real important that it looks good, and the sound. I think that just because I want to address it, I did two camera tests over the weekend, and my buddy, I don't know if it was you, separatist. No, it was. I think it was Humanitarian, or maybe Grand Theft Auto was saying about me getting a mic, and I just don't like the idea. Maybe I can work it out and get something I can clip on, but I just don't want, one of those headsets or any of that bullshit. I just, I it's a little quiet than the last, but it still sounds fine. Hey, thanks, man. I'm 60 years old. I'm just trying to work this out. Like I said, tonight at 6:20, I thought I better go get the Chromebook and the old camera because this shit ain't working. This shit ain't working. Get a snowball mic. Yeah, that's what someone said yesterday, Dave. I don't know about it. I'll have to look into it. I'll try and look into that. Maybe I will. I don't like the idea of, I know, Dave, you did a several hour live yesterday doing your paintings. I was only able to jump on for a bit because I was working um, on the joke reel. Go ahead, separatist. You can ask me anything you want. Lord Tachanka's here. USB mics by Blue are really good. Lord Tachanka, thank you for being here. And Lord said, Lord, and you can please, if you don't mind, I think you and I have known each other a couple of years now. You've been around for a long time because you were Lord last night. And it's comments like Lord's and all you guys. Lila's here. Thank goodness. CEO, I'll look at it then. CEO official. Hey Scott, it's me. Let me see what it is. CEO P. Okay. The usernames messed me up. It took me a sec to get my sound going. I had three mics and it took me a sec to get two of them to work properly. CEO official. I don't. You'll have to clue me in. Tell me. And separatist, you still have a question. Sure. You talked to me on some of your vids. Okay. You'll have to help me out. I talk to a lot of people every day. I talk to a lot of people. At Separatist Studios, you have a question. Go ahead. We'll hang out for a bit. What would you ever stream a mobile game? Would you ever stream a mobile game for? No, absolutely not. You know what? It's funny you'd ask me that. Now again, remember, I'm an old man, but I don't understand. I have a friend that will stream their video game. They're just playing a video game, and they'll stream it for an hour and a half or 2 hours. Why? Why? Play Pregnant Woman Simulator. What the hell is that? Oh no, Humanitarian. Don't play Pregnant Women Sim. I painted for 4 hours yesterday. My God, this thing's blowing up over here. 8-hour streaks or baby shooting. What the hell are you guys talking about over here? Good Lord, you're going to get me kicked off of YouTube. I feel bad though, because the CEO official, let me make sure. I'm not sure you talked to me on some of your vids. I don't, that still bothers me. Yes, it exists. Look at it. My good friend Goodley showed up. Doggone. Sorry, I'm tardy to the party. Kelly, you know the story. Drive 5, stay alive. So you guys know the story. Kelly and I and some other folks were down in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. My parents had a beach house down there, and there was a speed limit sign that said 5 miles an hour was the speed limit. That is no shit. No shit. Kelly, I can't, I'm still bugged. CEO says I talked to you in a couple of your videos. I think maybe you had some mushrooms or something. Your favorite saying. Kelly, it's so good to see you. Kelly, I want to talk to you or send you a message about Dr. Dave. Dr. Dave, him and his coffee mug. He bought a coffee mug. What a turd. I'm gonna do a couple jokes yet. Yeah, Dr. Dave. Yeah, the voice of radio. Um, yeah, there was one other story I was going to do. I'll go over it just real quick. Carl Langerfield or something. He's a famous designer. And Kelly, this story will hit the nerve with you. Carl left his cat $1.5 million. Again, I just want to go a little slower to make sure. He died a few years ago. He left his cat $1.5 million. Now, here's the rub. In France, where the cat lives, in the US and the UK, you can't leave your money to an object. You have to leave it to a person. Now, where Carl's from in Germany, he could have left the money to the cat. So now I don't know what's going on with that $1.5 million. But can you imagine? They said if you have a cat or a dog and you want to leave that money to your cat or dog, it's best to hire someone like Kelly Carpenter or Dave at Total Blackout. Hire them, give them the $1.5 million, and they'll take care of your cat or dog. Give it to me. I'll take care of the cat or dog. Whatever the hell it is, lizard, I'll take care of it. $1.5 million. He left $1.5 million to his cat. And you know what? I bet you money. You guys can look it up. That's not even the richest animal in the world. There are richer. I'm going to do 2 jokes. I'm going to get out of here. Both of these jokes are terrible. The one I did on one of the camera tests, but I like the joke that much. Wait, hang on, I'll stop. I'll you know what? My brother says all the time, I go too fast. Let me see if I missed anything. Scroll up a bit. Hang on. Let's start at the top. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. Let's start at the top. Humanitash said 3-4 Separatist Studios. Total Blackout showed up. Then let's see who came after that. Still, there, Yasmin Fardingston. Yasmin, thanks for showing up. I love your last name. Wood what? Crying. Yasmin's still here. Total Blackout. Oh, what am I supposed to read here? Because you told me to scroll up. I think he likes to fall down, go back to sleep. Garrett says, oh my God, I can't read all this. Lila was here. Thank you, Lila. CEO OPO official. CEO OP official. Okay, well, I apologize. You seem like you say you know me. So if you do, then send me an email. Wood, Kelly Carpenter. What was I supposed to scroll up here about? I painted for 4 hours yesterday. That's all that. Play Minecraft. No, thanks. I don't play. 3 hours, 4 hours. Blink of my eye. Blink of my eyes. What am I supposed to scroll up for here? I'll have to look at it later. Can we comment on everything has to be political? I just want to laugh with my friend Scotty. Oh, yeah, who hurt the pig? The Hamburglar. Lila sent it back into, it's above where, what am I supposed to look for here? Where's the fight at? If you download a transgender dating app on stream, I'll tell you every single person I know. Oh no, 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 no. That's shoo. No, I can't do that. That shouldn't even be there. We just yeah, Lord Tachank is right, man. Oh man, separatist. I like you to death, but there's no place for that in my stream. I don't do. Just so we're clear, I do not. I'm going to be serious. I hate to, you piss me off a little bit there because I do not care. I come from York, Pennsylvania. When I was a kid, a guy was fucking a sheep. Okay, I don't use that word often, but I'm going to say it. A guy was fucking a sheep at the York Fair. So I do not care if you're gay, if you're bi, if you're lesbian, if you're trans, whatever the hell you are, pansexual. I truly do not give a shit. But don't shove it down my throat. Dylan Mulvaney and the bullshit with Bud Light, and I brought up the guy from North Dakota, whatever the hell it is. I don't care, but don't shove it down my throat. Don't shove it down my throat because I like women and I can be a little sexist that way, but it's all in good fun. That shit, take that shit down. Separatist Studios, as far as I'm concerned, there's no place for that whatsoever. I'm going to say goodnight. That pissed me off. Don't post bi, lesbian, gay, transgender bullshit on I will not have it. Good night.